Hello, my love. Welcome back to my channel, and to new subscribers, welcome. So today I'm with Miss Feel Good Friday show. Today we're gonna talk about skin.
Yes.
Information about skin.
Yes.
Because I spoke about skin routine and stuff, so I feel like we need to go to other skin conditions and discuss more for other people who don't know what to do and
how to cope with it and stuff like that.
A little bit of story nyana
from someone that has a skin condition. Have hectic blemishes if you look closely. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. I'm taking over your show. Introduce me nicely so that I can speak. Because I'm gonna run with this. So I can ask that.
Yeah, talk, my friend.
Okay, Moreni, everybody.
Yeah.
I would usually say welcome to my Fat Figure show, but this is not that. This is an informative YouTube video where I will be sharing my personal story about how far I've come or what my journey has been with having a skin condition such as mine. I generally have acne. They say the people that have gone to school, it's Acne Vulgaris or something like that. It's basically my pores clog, and then there's like low or high secretion of oil, and it's just a mess. You can just search Acne Vulgaris. Pontsho will have it there for you to search. So yes, I grew up with acne. Well, I'll say I grew up with acne because from the moment I had Indonesia stage from adolescence, guys. So girl, literally from 13, I think 14. It was 13, 14, somewhere there. I think it was 13 because I think I was in primary. So I started having like small bumps like everybody, and then it kept getting
extreme.
It went from one level to another. So it didn't stop, and it's just been my life. I have tried to not use a lot of products that say they are for acne people,
for oily
or for that or for that. So when people were busy getting Clearasil or King,
I remember there was a phase where we used Clearasil or Oxy products for
so I didn't do most of that because I was just like and my skin just was like also on its own tip. So it is genetically inherited. Both my parents had acne. My father had terrible acne. My mom did also have acne, but it wasn't as bad as my father's. And I do look like my father. I do look like him. So I guess I took a lot of things from him. And it's genetic. It just happens to come and go. So for me, it has always just gotten worse and worse and worse.
Instead of getting better.
And like other people, where after puberty times, then they get better. And I got worse. So,
So I get it. Sometimes people use it lessens as time goes on. Some end up doing some are contraceptives, the pills, some maybe go to a dermatologist and then buy Accutane or Uretane or whatever the case may be. So how did you
try to combat the whole thing?
Or how did you survive that part? Because now, as we say, or as you grow, it's still there. It's not changing. It's still there. And to some people, it has their times where like this season it's here, the other season the pimples have lessened, or the acne has lessened, and
Okay, so I think I've always been or tried to be a confident person. Let's start there. I don't want to jump to things that fix the things. I want to talk about the things that need to be fixed. So I've always tried to be like my hype girl,
your own cheerleader,
my own.
Because
I have to, guys. I have to. So I've always tried to be that person that is like, babes, also, and it's sad. It really is sad. But we move. So I've always tried to be confident. So I've never tried many things with my skin. I'm not gonna be out here So what you see now is not a result of maybe a side effects. No, I've just tried not to use a lot of stuff because my skin is also very sensitive. I have sensitive skin, so there's a lot of things I don't use on my face because I'll start having an itch when I do. So my skin is sensitive, so I try not to use a lot of those.
Yeah.
However, when I was in varsity, and I think I was on my second year, yeah, and then I learned that when there's things called dermatologists.
Yes.
Try that. So for me, as much I was skeptical about using stuff, I thought that's the best way because it's like Dr. Nyana.
Yeah,
it feels legit.
And they know more about skin in a way, so you feel like you trust them.
Exactly.
So they know much better instead of going to a store and purchasing this kind of
the sales lady.
Yes, which is they have a superficial knowledge about skin, while you go to a dermatologist or a somatologist.
Hello.
Okay. Anyway, so it's
and I go on.
So it's that thing. I would say, okay, let me try to go to someone who has qualifications, who know more about the skin, and try to find out what exactly is going on, you know.
So can I come in?
Yes, baby.
So that's what happened. So I then went to a dermatologist and they prescribed Oratane for me, and it was a journey because Oratane takes you to 2.0. So that happened where I had a hectic breakout. If you think this is bad, you all know nothing. It gets worse. So it was bad. And yeah, but it's a whole process. It's a whole treatment. It's a 6 month thing. So I was on that 6 months one, and I was on the 20 milligram dosage, and I drank it once a day for 6 months. And my skin did get better. So this is not a zazaza. It's just that it lasted for a year with me. So I had clear skin for like a good year.
Yeah,
and it was that for a bit. And then it then started coming out. So this was in let me try 16. So I did this 2016. And then end of 2016 I was sharp. So the whole of 2017 my skin was lost. And 2018 my skin was okay. 2019 my skin started deteriorating. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't all at once like voo.
Yeah.
So for me to get here, this started in January. And then in January my skin like took a whole
down.
Yeah, so that happened and it got me somewhere here. And I'm not gonna be out here acting like here it said I do touch a lot of my pimples. I'm guilty for having my skin to look this bad because I'm this girl. Because
no put use.
I'm talking about the whole time. Literally, I'm thinking,
almost everyone has that thing. When they see something, they just wanna take it off because they feel like it's irritating you when you're looking at yourself in the mirror. As much as don't, man.
It's not easy.
Don't put user, but you just put user.
That thing is a crap.
It happens.
Me, I do it. So I am definitely responsible for the severity of the marks, but acne did come back. I had an outbreak which started Feb, and then it just got bad, and it got me here.
Yeah, but your skin looks better.
It is because should I tell them?
Yeah.
Because I'm back on the program. I'm back. I'm using Oratane again because I couldn't handle it anymore. Yes, give me confidence. See, I'm not gonna come here and act like girl, but it does affect one's self-esteem. It does affect one's self-confidence. So I didn't want it to get to that. So this is me. So I went back on the treatment. I started
I remember you
mid-year.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm working on it. So I don't have an outbreak anymore. I just have marks, and after effects are terrible. My skin is always itching because I'm still on the treatment. Should I get into it? It's a lot.
No, it's fine.
But there's like side effects.
Yeah, I know. We did learn about the acne and stuff. The after the after effects are intense, guys. And it depends with more to her. Okay, some people get like extremely dry skin. I have a friend, she had anal bleeding and stuff. So it depends on moon. It's hectic. So it is what it is, guys. This acne thing, it's not a joke. As much as people, when they see you go strating with pimples and stuff, they're always worried for what's going on. To them, it looks like you're not taking care of your skin. Now you're also going through something. Now you're not all that confident to walk in a strating, because everyone is just looking at your face and they feel like you're not doing anything, but you are doing something. But these things, you don't sleep tomorrow, your skin is clear. It's a journey, and some people use different products and they don't work, others they work. So it's a gamble type of thing. It's not a thing of which it's a miracle.
And just for I don't know if I have to go deeper. No, I won't go deep. But just to talk to people that will see this and probably have good skin. No one honestly wakes up and wants to have this type of skin. Like, come on, think about it. No, like, let's have a second. You don't want that. And so when you are that girl with good skin, don't be out here asking people what they're doing. Or I know you think it comes from a good place. Sharp, good for you. Think about the person receiving the information. I think I'm just saying this for future. What? Should you feel like you are that person that likes to ask people? Consider her. Jongan guys ngumxhosa but ndithanda ufaka so don't. So consider her. The person you are telling obviously sees themselves every morning.
They know what they're going through. They see the skin every day. I see
myself go through the merged every morning, and when you're gonna come at 1 o'clock and I'm having lunch with my friend and I've forgotten that I have marks, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's not cute.
What are you using?
Because Manju, you are reminding me of the things that I'm actually like. Be very polite. I'm not saying don't do it. Be polite when you ask. Don't be like, oh, sweet skin, I need it. I should go Google. Sweet skin, but I'm having lunch. Don't be like abutomung and my skin. Don't do that. So, this is. I think I just want everyone to know that. And fortunately, it doesn't bother me much. But I know that it's not nice to receive. But I understand that people say it from a good place. Some don't say it from a good place.
It's just being harsh.
They're being rude. Rude. They're being rude. They are being rude, and you get people that just want to have other people feeling down because they want to feel better. So don't do that in Gabantu. It's not. There's nothing cute about that. We congratulate that you have flawless skin, and Mara, be kind. I think that's just.
I wanted that part, Miss. When you are always about be kind, Shomam. I wanted you to get to that point to be kind.
The whole time.
So be kind, guys.
The whole time, guys.
And we're gonna have the more of her skin journey and stuff for her YouTube channel. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop it.
One day, guys.
Be ready. One day.
It's happening.
One day.
It's happening. Yes. Thank you.
So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and you got some information about your Lena.
Can I say something?
Yes, baby.
I will get in depth maybe on my channel. I think the first thing I'll do is talk about my skin journey like in detail, or which dermatologist, because I think I have some advices for people that may not afford seeing dermatologists, because those people are flipping expensive. So I will get into more detail about what I used, who and what I'm applying, etc. So I get into more detail when that YouTube thing happens. I don't know when.
Should happen.
It will.
Anyway, thank you for watching.
Thank you, guys.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any questions or comment, drop them.
Do the right thing, guys. Drop them, subscribe, comment, share her videos. She's very fun and great. Do the most. She's great.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.